It might be that right now you have to choose between being more right and sticking to your plan that you've created to achieve all your goals and dreams and save enough money, for example, or you've got this opportunity to do whatever and you are hesitating. And you understand that you have to be responsible. At the same time, there is this little spark in you that really wants to go for the second option, right? Well, I have a feeling that you should go for the second one. I don't know how, but there is something inside of us that when we are hesitating so much between money and experience, or stability and experience, it's a big fight in us, and we really can make up a list with 10 or 100 different ideas why we shouldn't go for it or what it would take away from us. But the funny thing is that we often do not know, and we cannot even imagine what can happen to us, what can come to us if we choose the second one. And maybe this is what's stopping us from going for it, like how a dream, an event, maybe it's crazy party, or it's a travel. This is where the surprise lies. It's like Pandora box that we have to open to check it out. It's very important to understand that having expectations, too many expectations always is too bad, right? It can be something incredible, but it can also be something maybe not so cool, and it can disappoint us. It also can happen. This is life. But most of the times when we're like deciding between these two things, the second choice in the end of the day will bring us something new. One of my friends told me, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what can happen. You never can know what can happen. And another story from my life happened to me like 2 days ago. I was deciding between going to cinema festival that I went to last year, and the friend that I met there, this girl invited to go again this year. And at the moment when she told me this, I was so excited. I just thought, like, I just romanticized this picture of us being there. I was like, okay, let's book the accommodation. We booked the hostel. I was so happy. And then when I, sit with this idea, I was so frustrated because I realized that my financial state right now maybe not allowing me to do that. And I was like, damn, I just said yes to her. We made an action. We booked hostel, but like I didn't really consider all other plans and all other things going on in my life right now. And I just started being really frustrated, but also a little mad at myself because I made a promise to a person, and I understand that right now I would maybe have to cancel that trip and like tell the person that no, I'm not going because I have like money issue. And I was thinking, hey, I went to the festival last year, so this year there wouldn't be, I don't know what's gonna happen, like it was really cold. There were moments that I didn't like, and this is when you start like overthinking and you start even making up basically excuses for not doing this. And I think the dangerous part is when you start making up some negative scenarios that may happen if you go for it. But the thing is that you don't know what's going to happen when you go for it. And I'm sure that it happened in mine and in your life that you were like hesitating, you didn't know what to choose, but then you went for it and it turned out great? I think it happened to all of us, right? I think this doesn't happen like 100% of the times, but it happens, I would say, most of the times, that it turns out great in the end. And then I talked to one guy 2 days ago, and I told him about the situation. I was like, fuck, I had to say no to a girl. I already recorded a voice message to my friend, and I said, girl, I need to, like, I'm not sure I'm gonna go. I need to, like, weigh everything, if I can make it. And then, but I still was hesitating. It was like, I was like, it's too much for me at this point of my life. Like, I cannot handle it financially and emotionally, physically. Like, it's just traveling, it's like walking at the festival. Like, I don't know if I need that. But then I talked to one person, and he told me one thing that blew my mind away. He told me, when you're choosing between money and going to some place where a bunch of people of your interest, of your field, are gathering together, like, always go for experience. Always go for it, because when people gather like, when the people of the same interest or the same passion gather together, you don't know what can happen. There might be a spark. And I think this phrase, you don't know what might happen, intrigued me so much that I stopped thinking about money. I stopped thinking about anything materialistic, because I realized that the experience that I can have and will probably have at that festival will have nothing to do with physical, like, will have nothing to do with organizational stuff. It will have to do with an experience, with beautiful moments, with new people, with emotions. And this is all the definition of life for me, and what life is about is an experience. And I think when we're choosing money, we're holding ourselves back. Yes, maybe we're choosing at that moment comfort, but damn, don't you want to sacrifice? Aren't you ready to sacrifice a bit of comfort for the sake of the experience that will be so memorable, that will stick with you till the rest of your lifetime? Because at the end of the day, everything that we will be left with at the end of our life is just our memories, right? And this is insane to think about that, but like, sometimes in the moment we really have to weigh like our finances and like our goals, like what should we do, like we cannot just let it go, right? This is why this decision is mostly very hard, because we're choosing between what's right basically for us, what we are supposed to do, for something that has a potential to be cool and bring us some fun. But I guess choosing that fun and choosing that experience is something that can really turn your life around, and you will never know. You will never know. So I'm gonna go to the festival in the end. I just talked to the guy like yesterday or 2 days ago, and then today I woke up and I was like, the first thing that I've done, I just recorded like voice message, hey girl, I'm going, I'm so sorry that I made you worry. And I turned off honestly, I just turned off thinking about money. I just thought about all the beautiful experiences and new people and maybe new project that this cinema festival gonna bring me. And then I was like, everything will come into my place, money will come, I will figure it out, but I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna be with people of my interest, people interested in cinema, people interested in filmmaking, and it will make me happy. It will open me new doors, it will open me new connections, new projects, new ideas. Damn, fuck it, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do that, whatever. And my friends always tell me, like, I don't know this phrase is like international, but people always say, you will earn more money. Don't worry, you will earn more money. And I'm like, guys, it doesn't work like that. But then I'm thinking, well, maybe it does work like that, and we do we will do earn more money in the end of the day, right? We're just part of this fucking of this society and system, and we just have to earn money. Whatever. We are all stuck in there, and we can, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, this is the message for today that I want to share with you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you make the right decision.